Hey guys, this is Iman with Love Ascension 1111. I do hope you're doing well today. Um, so it is the first week starting Mercury Retrograde. It started Monday. Haven't even gotten out of this week yet, and I've felt a whole lot. It's a lot going on. It's in Pisces right now, which I feel like it's not gonna be, and it's never always the same. I mean, we have the typical things having to do with communication and electronics and things like that. But for the most part, I feel like with it being in Pisces, this kind of signifies a time where you're having to review and reevaluate things that maybe you might not have been looking at in its rawest form. In other words, it's possible that you could have overlooked some things, or you could have been wearing rose tinted glasses in certain situations, like relationships, or you could have just not had any clarity or understanding about a particular situation. And perhaps this is a moment for you to gain some type of clarity and understanding about something that you didn't know before, perhaps. So we're going to see. But this is going to be what we can expect during this time of Mercury retrograde in Pisces. And just a quick announcement, I did start a Patreon, you guys, so I will be putting that in the description. But I wanted to start my Patreon so I could create my own community for people who resonate with what I do and my mission here at Love Ascension 1111. So I'm going to put that information there. You can get more information there about it. I'm not going to spend too much time talking about it. Also, if you want to follow me on social media, you can at Love Ascension 1111. That's through Instagram. Also, Love Ascension Co. That's Twitter and Instagram. So I have two other pages. But all of that information is going to be in the description, but I just had to let you guys know that. And if you're interested in a full reading from me, if I resonate with you, you can go to my website. That's loveascension.co. Okay, so let's get started. Let's see what the current energy is regarding Mercury retrograde in Pisces. What can we expect? We have trust. That's a message that we've been getting a lot. We've been getting that message a lot. People needing to trust. Look at that. And focus. I've been seeing that a lot too. Let's get one more. We have the void. And it's in reverse. At the bottom, faith. It's interesting. We have faith and trust here. Okay. And focus. All right. So I'm going to put that there. Okay, so let's talk about this. I just want to talk about the void for a moment, because the void is a period where things do seem to, and it's the dark moon, so it's a period of when things are needing to reset. Okay, this is like a period for rest and release. So it does give me that energy. Okay, and maybe a lot of you have been trying to fight it. You know. This card talks about releasing all that doesn't serve you, and that you really may, and perhaps with it being in reverse, maybe for some of you, I feel like for the majority of you, you have stopped fighting it. Okay, you stop resisting it, because this period is a period of that. Yes, it's irritating. Trust me, I get it, because I'm going through it too, just like you. It's this dark period where you're just really having to slow down, focus on going inward, reflecting on things, and releasing things that have been slowing you down or weighing you down, okay? And not fearing letting go of it. And this could be negative patterns or habits, okay, or certain behaviors, even people, things, things that just are not needed where you're going. And I know people don't like to say that when it comes to people, but Yes, it's true. There's some people, when they talk about a season, there's a reason and a season. It's true. Certain people come into our life, but sometimes there's always the ending to something having to do with a person being in our life, you know. Sometimes we have to let that person go and we have to move forward. And it doesn't mean that you have to be mean to them, but sometimes we have to just draw boundaries with people and do what's best for us. Okay? So with the trust card, I feel like the trust and the focus card, what it's telling me, okay, we have two fives here. We have 3 plus 2 is 5. 1 plus 4 is 5. Okay. Changes. There are a lot of changes here. Transformation. Even when I see this, it's like she's in an incubator. And we have the butterfly here, which is about transformation, growth, expansion. Okay. Metamorphosis. And she's here focusing on your transformation, focusing on healing. Water is healing. It's the emotions. Finding that balance here. Okay. She's preparing for a new dawning, a new horizon. When I see that, I always think of that. That's what she's preparing for. And you see both of these cards, the trust card and the focus card, they're both in some type of incubator. She's in an egg. This is the egg moon. Okay. This is someone tucked in an egg. Okay. So it's important for you to really just trust this pause that you're having, and focus on the healing. Focus on the healing. Don't try to resist it. Don't fight it. Have faith. Have faith that everything that's happening, you see, all of this is like a gestation period. You see that? All of this. Even this is a woman laying here, a woman here, a woman here, feminine energy. But this is the Queen of the Moon Oracle, so there are going to be, I think it's only one masculine energy in here. Even though this is showing her pregnant, birthing, but there's birthing something. It doesn't have to be a child. Some of you could be pregnant, but you have to trust and have faith that all is well and all will turn out fine in the end. Okay? So this is really a period for healing. Mercury retrograde, and I just see all these stars, and it just gives me like spiritual realm or just shadow work. And so I'm gonna use my mermaid tarot mermaid cards. I think it's the, let's see, yeah, tarot of mermaids. Okay, so let's get some clarity here. Can we get some clarity regarding? Thank you. Look at that. Look at that. 4 wands. 4 wands. Happy household. Celebration. Let's see, 1111. For some, having to do with twin flames. Look at that. Ace of Chalice is beautiful. Ace of Cups. So we have fire energy here. We have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We have Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You can be either of those signs. You can have the Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising, or have it somewhere in your natal chart. That's speaking to this situation. Can we get one more, please? What's this about? So far, very beautiful cards. But we have the 7 of Swords here. 7 of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. 7 of Swords is about deception. Deception or being strategic, sneaky, trying to get away with something. Interesting. And it falls right on the void. But we do have the Knave of Wands. The Knave of Wands, Page of Wands. This is about being optimistic, being enthusiastic about some new creative pursuit, taking on new creative pursuits, passion, being passionate. Okay? I think that what's happening here is when it comes, I think these are beautiful cards. I feel like Spirit is saying to trust that there is going to be a moment for celebrating. You're going to, I think even with this Ace of Chalices, whether this is a new beginning in love with someone else or just you having this resurgence of love for yourself, self-love, okay? Confidence, self-love. But this here is about deceit and lies, okay? Cheating. like I said, scheming or like being strategic, or trying to get away with something. This is also about courage or being daring. Okay, it doesn't have to all be bad. There is a level of mental manipulation here, but spirit is, I feel like when it comes to this card, spirit is saying you need to release that and you need to stop resisting. It's like you're trying to maneuver your way out of this, and you can't maneuver your way out of something that is related to spirit. Okay. When it comes to spirit, his spirit has the upper hand, you know. They said you tried it. You know, we got to learn to just trust, you know, and have faith in what we're being guided to do at this time, and stop trying to play games with spirit. I think people do that a lot. You know, how are you trying to play games with your higher self? It's your higher self for a reason. Okay, it means it's the more evolved version of you. That means that this right here isn't gonna, this is not gonna fly. Okay, let's clarify this. Let's see. Can I clarify the Seven of Swords, please? That's too many cards. Can we clarify the Seven of Swords? I just think that's hilarious. The Nine of Chalices, yes, I understand, guys. Look, this is the Nine of Chalices in reverse, okay? Nine of Chalices in reverse. Of course, it's like a single person, but it's someone who feels discontentment, boredom. You know, they're unhappy, they're unfulfilled. And of course, yes, we're going to feel uncomfortable and unfulfilled in this situation, and we want to do our best to try to get out of it. But you guys, again, Spirit is saying you have to have faith that this void period is for your highest good. It's to help prepare you for what you probably have been asking for. Happiness, a happy, fulfilled life, happy home, celebration, celebrating, you know, something, building something solid with someone, you know, perhaps even union for some of you, or, you know, a new love interest, or, you know, gaining more love for yourself, you know, healing yourself. These are things that you want on a soul level. And instead of trying to fight this period of needing to release, Spirit is saying stop trying to get away with that. Yes, we are discontent and bored and we're uncomfortable. Those things happen when we're going through this period, but you just have to continue to move forward and trust that everything is going to happen within divine timing. You'll see. So let's get some Soul's Journey cards, okay? Let's get some Soul's Journey cards. Thank you. We got failure, and we have indecision. Okay. At the bottom, when I see this card, I'm just like, wow. I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change. Exactly. Here we go. These are the things that you cannot change. The things that you are meant to go through at this time. During Mercury Retrograde. You know, these are the things that you're supposed to experience. Going through this void period of releasing things that don't serve you. You know. And then taking a look at this failure card, it says, I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. So maybe there's some areas of your life right now where you feel like you failed. But Spirit is saying not to look at it as failure, but to look at it as it was an opportunity for you to learn. How are you not going to learn if you don't make some mistakes, right? And then we have indecision. I use my intuition in all aspects of life. So in other words, you guys, it's important for you to use your own discernment, which would be your inner guidance, your gut, however your intuition plays out for you. It's important for you to use that energy and use it wisely and use it to help you maneuver through this energy. That's going to be so important for you. Indecision is when we don't listen to our intuition, but we stay in a state of fear, okay? And we don't want to be in a state of fear. We want to be sure, but you can be sure by listening to your intuition and drawing your own conclusions, okay? Don't be swayed by others. You know, a lot of times we make a lot of decisions based off of what other people think. And we just have to start making our own decisions, okay? All right, so let's get Let's get work your light card, because I feel like this is mostly soul work. That, yeah, look at that. Oh my God. Transformation. Things are changing at a cellular level. Deep healing. That's what I was saying. Here, this is a period of healing. Healing, release, letting go. Letting go of this discontentment, this boredom, this manipulation, or the deceit and lies that you tell yourself about whatever may have been transpiring before this moment. Mental manipulation. Just let it go. Stop trying to get away with whatever it was that you were trying to get away with, or just stop trying to avoid this period and to really start going through this transformation. I told you we have a lot of things that signify transformation: the butterfly, the egg, being in that gestation stage, healing. Okay, this is not a time to try to move. It's a time to reflect. See, Spirit is confirming you're already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. In other words, you guys, keep going. Don't overthink it. Don't analyze it. Just let it be what it is. Go with the flow. Some of you need to take a leap of faith. It says you go first. The universe will catch you. See, you have to take that leap of faith. This is like the Fool card. Follow your spirit. Follow your inner guidance. Won't steer you wrong. Everything happens for a reason. If you trust your inner guidance, there's no reason to be in this state of indecision. You know exactly what to do at that point. The age of light. You've been training for this for lifetime. Spirit is confirming. You guys, you've been through this before. You have the power to get through this. You're strong. Answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? What are you being called to do right now? You're being called to do something, but you're avoiding it. You're avoiding this transformation. Guys, you can't avoid this. It's necessary. If you want to see change in your life, and you want to see your elevate and be at your highest potential, you have to allow this to happen, okay? If you don't want to allow it to happen, you have the free will to not do it. But you know what? You're going to stay stuck. It's the only thing you can do is move forward. Moving forward, or moving up, I like to say. So, Spirit, what advice do you have for the collective at this time during this energy of Mercury Retrograde in Pisces? What advice do you have for them? What's the overall takeaway? What's the overall takeaway, Spirit? We got Wondrous Universe, Walking Beauty. I'm going to have to read that one. And can we get one more? I just said this. You are strong beyond your measure. Stepping into your power. And you guys, I'm getting the message that you need to look at the bigger picture, okay? It's time to look at things from a different view and a different perspective, and not holding on to, what is currently happening, and just seeing things beyond that. Don't get bogged down by details, and just don't worry. Don't be concerned about stuff that's pointless. Okay, just look at the bigger picture. So we have Wondrous Universe. So let's talk about Wondrous Universe, because I'm curious as to what that's about. So it says you live in a beautiful and wondrous universe. You are a beautiful being. Take time to see and cherish the wonders of life wherever you go. It transforms your life. There's that word, transform. There is remarkable beauty within you. Simply acknowledging it allows it to surface even more. The time you take to create beauty in your home will manifest in your life. In native traditions, walking in beauty means to honor all the natural cycles of life and to experience a sacred communion with the Creator in all things, including oneself. So, and here's the sacred travelers wants you to know. There's always beauty around you and within you. The sacred traveler constantly looks for and embraces the majestic, wondrous universe in all forms. You can hear it in the song of an early morning bird. You can smell it in the aroma of freshly baking bread, and you can see it in the way the clouds float across the sky. The more you seek beauty, the more it will find you, and the more you will find yourself in a beautiful world. So guys, it's about you just allowing yourself to go through this particular cycle because it brings you closer to the Creator, closer to Spirit. When you shed these layers of yourself, you take this moment to really reflect, to go through this energy, to heal, to release. It gets you closer and closer to God. Okay? Elevation. This helps you to elevate. And you just got to see the beauty in things that happen in life. I mean, or seeing the humor, you know? My Alexa is going off because it's so early in the morning. But guys, you're going to hear me say Alexa off. Alexa, turn off. I don't even know. I hardly ever use the thing, but you guys, thanks for watching this video. And again, just go with the flow. Go with the flow, okay? Don't try to, beat yourself up or try to fight this energy, because this energy is going to be what it is. And I think I want to do one more card, just, Moonology card right before we go. So can we get just one more spirit overall message, and we're out, okay? And again, you guys, you can go to my website, loveascension.co, if you're interested in a full reading for your personal situation. I have different readings to choose from. What's this? Oh my God, this is perfect. Surrender to the divine, full moon. All right, guys, that's your message. Spirit has spoken, and I'm out. Peace. Love you.